This instructional video is for those who want to fix the sticky fader problem the D8B is notorious for. It will show you how to extract the fader circuit card so that you do not have to send the entire board in for repairs. First, boot up the D8B so we can confirm what faders are sticking. Start a new project if you wish, not to lose previous work. Our objective will be to program two banks, one full up and one full down fader movements. In this example, I'm using tape in and effects. See page 2-3 in the manual. You might use this test when buying a D8B. You'll want to exercise the faders by going back and forth between the two banks. At a certain point, you will realize the sticky faders. These are the ones you want to mark. Remove the knob and either use tape or mark with a wax pencil. Make sure the faders that you want replaced are clearly marked. Remove the rest of the knobs in blocks of 8 about the ones you want fixed. That is 1 through 8, 9 through 16, 17 through 24. In other words, if number 2 is a sticky fader, then you will remove all the knobs from 1 through 8. Now power down the unit, Control Q, and shut off the power switch on the mainframe. Unplug it from the wall too. Remove all connections on the back of the board so that it can be flipped upside down. Find a suitable place, maybe the kitchen table, and use a couch cushion to set it face down. Using a number 2 Phillips, you will need to remove all the screws that hold the bottom plate onto the unit. There are screws around the edge and in the center. Don't forget the feet need to come off too. Our next task will be to remove the exposed cards that have the faders on them. You will note these are the cards that we'll be removing. To make it more convenient, we want to stand the board up on its backside. In my example, you will see banks 16 through 9 and 8 through 1 have the knobs removed. Looking closely at the surface, you will note each fader has 2 screws to hold it in the desk's face. Remove all in the bank except 1 screw as shown here. As you loosen the final screw, support the board from the back. Then very carefully, with little or no force, remove the board, being careful not to damage the ribbon cable attached to it. Next, remove the ribbon cable. Check to make sure your faders are still clearly marked and ship just this circuit card to me. Choose a strong box and use lots of bubble wrap to ensure a safe journey. I will use the same packing to send it back to you. If you have any questions or doubts, call and we can Skype live your removal and installation of this card to make sure it's done correctly. Thank you.